Hello Scorpio, welcome to the Mellow Universe. We are Velastri, thank you so much for joining us. This is for the Sun, Moon and Rising sign of Scorpio. And Scorpio, this is your weekly reading for the 8th to the 14th of May 2023. Beautiful Scorpio, let us see what's coming through for you this week, 8 to 14 2023. We trust you have a beautiful, magical week, Scorpio. No? No. Okay, we're going to have a reshuffle. Spirit said that's not the one, Scorpio. Let us see what's coming through. Yes. Okay. Scorpio, you have the thinking woman. The thinking woman. This is 47, which is 11, which goes to 2. Which is that beautiful manifestation from the shadow to the light, from the unknown to the known, Scorpio. And this card is akin to the Queen of Swords. Scorpio, this being has been through a lot, this energy. They know exactly what it feels to manifest in the opposition of their energy, which is in the absence of source, in illusion, when they are dimming their light, when they are people-pleasing, when they are being what others wish them to be. And they have learned the bitterness of sacrificing themselves, sacrificing source. They have learned what happens when you create in an illusion. And they have been through a lot of suffering, a lot of heartache, a lot of disappointment. And they no longer wish to create like that. And this is where you are being embodied, Scorpio, this week, where you are really honoring your transformation process. There's the butterfly. And you are in your authentic self completely. You are completely open and honest with everything and anyone who comes your way. And you are also expressing yourself in your clarity, in your authentic honesty. No matter how people will digest it, you are no longer sugarcoating. You're no longer pretending. You're no longer trying to adjust and make yourself palatable for people. You no longer have a goal that how you be and what you say needs to be positive and needs to make the other person happy. You are simply allowing yourself to be love and expression, trusting that whatever you are is organically positive, and that all you do and all you say and all you be is love. So you are really allowing yourself to be in complete truth and honesty. And the environment is also reflecting this. So you are also really seeing the truth of people this week, bluntly so, and it is allowing you to navigate your energies and your spaces of clarity so that you can align with that which truly resonates with you, no longer putting yourself in spaces and situations, relationships and co-creations that do not serve you, Scorpio. It is a powerful time of reclamation and reincarnation into your truth, where you are really aligning to a rebirth process. Your rebirth process, your transformation process is taking the shape of your truth, your true identity, your true authenticity, your true self, your true expression, your true desires, your true preferences. This is you being seen at the core of your truth. And remember, we are in Taurus season, Scorpio. So we are having that second house energy of resources, foundation, your base security, your home frequency. Also, Venus is ruled, or rather Taurus is governed and ruled by Venus, which is relationships. So the very foundation, the bedrock of your expression, of your truth, of your relationships, of your stability, of your resources is being transformed, rebirthed, reincarnated within the frequency of your authentic truth. Very bluntly so. Sources saying you are finally stepping into your truth like never before this week, and you're feeling very much encouraged and inspired to be true to you this week. You really want everything to honor the truth of you, whether it be relationships, creations, work, situations, experiences. You're no longer doing anything to please people. So for example, say you are planning a wedding or something, or planning a party or planning an event. It is literally going to be as you envision it, as you want it, a reflection of your truth. It's not going to now be what other people think, what other people prefer having, you're no longer catering for other people's opinion when it comes to your preferences. This does not mean that you are not open to suggestion, that you are not open to creative ideas. You are simply not allowing people to step over you, allowing them to use emotional manipulation, conditioning, to get their way. So for example, say it was a wedding, where now you're trying to do what you want, but then maybe the family has their own ideas. You're no longer letting the fact that they are family govern how you want to celebrate your love. They are there as guests to your ceremony, as to your celebration with your soulmate. They are not there to dictate how the celebration is to be. And that is how it's coming through this week. Okay, in all experiences that you're doing. You're allowing people to actually be guests in your life, no longer be leading roles in your life. They can lead their own lives, but you are initiating your own leadership in your truth, in your own life experiences. Okay, this is powerful energy, Scorpio. Powerful energy this week. Okay, let us see what's coming through. Oh yes, look at this. The Two of Cups, the Hangman, and the Tower. So this is it again. You committing to you with the Two of Cups, committing to you completely, you honoring you. The shadow, the spirit realm honors source. And you have done well to align your spirituality with source. So your soul, your source, your frequency, your vibration, your energetic center, however you want to see that, is aligned with source, not what the world governs as creator energy, but as you truthfully know creator energy is, that freedom, that limitlessness, that unconditional love, that authentic expression. You are allowing that way of spirit to also be the way of the physical. You're allowing the physical to take on that shape. So the physical honors you. Remember, you are source, Scorpio. So now the physical realm is honoring you. And remember, your physical appearance, your body, your mind, your emotions, your thoughts are all part of the physical realm. So your very expression, how you be, how you speak, how you see things, all of your existence in this physical realm is now honoring source, including you, including how you express yourself, including your ideas, including how you wish to be seen, how you wish to be. You're no longer suspending yourself. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're no longer sacrificing who you are for others. You're no longer pinning yourself down. And it's a bit of a shock for those around you. It's a bit of a, not because you're not mean, you're not unkind. The Queen of Swords is very blunt, is very truthful. They don't sugarcoat anything. They don't walk around eggshells. They say it as it is. They be as they is. And you're really embodying that energy. However, you're not mean. You're not being maleficent. You're not being malicious. You are simply being truthful and honest. You're being pure love without micromanaging how that love be. And this is opening up some manifestations, some experiences, and also a bit of a shocking revelation as you're also seeing how people are treating you in your truth. You're finally seeing people who prefer you pinned down, people who preferred you muted, preferred you, who say simmer down, who preferred you to be dim, who prefer you to be small, people who are patronizing you, people who are limiting you. You're seeing them, and it's a bit of a shock for some of you, within relationships, within partnerships, within family, within perhaps even your career. You're really seeing how these people, these experiences are limiting you, and you're breaking free from that. You're done being small in order for others to feel important. You understand that there's room for everyone to be successful. There's room for everybody to live their lives. There's room for everyone's existence to be. You don't need to squash somebody down in order for you to be. You're no longer wanting to entertain that frequency, and you committing to you really opens up new experiences. It's a foundation change. How you create is completely different. You are putting yourself in the limelight, in the spotlight first, not in an arrogant way, but in a self-honoring way, and it's beautiful. It's a huge shift in how you be, in how you present yourself. People are not used to this. You are not used to this. And you're enjoying it. For what we can feel, you're enjoying your freedom finally, allowing yourself to be free like never before. But it is a bit of a shock for some people around you who are not used to being in your power. A bit of a shock to you how they respond to you. You're not... Some are lovely, obviously. Some are supporting you. Some are really celebrating you. Some people are saying, yes, finally, this is what we've been waiting for. While others are not very happy that you found your power, because it sort of intimidates them and they do not know their purpose now that you have your power. So, for example, say this is in a relationship where you're now in your truth. Perhaps your partner required you to need them, to almost be a bit codependent on them in order for them to have purpose, to feel needed, to feel wanted. And now that you are really standing your own ground, they do not feel needed or wanted. So it's a bit of a foundation shake. And it's not for you now to limit yourself. It's for them to understand that relationships aren't based on one being more than the other. It is an energy exchange that they need to now understand, that they are more than what they have decided. The relationship is more than what they had thought, and that you do not need to be lesser than in order for the relationship to work. You can both be in your power. They need to allow themselves a different way of expressing their love, which doesn't require you to be small and limited. And we see it there with the Four of Pentacles. Beautiful, yes, there we are. Breaking free, you committing to yourself, you honoring Source, you allowing the physical to honor Source, you allowing yourself the honoring of Source, that limitless, powerful love. That's you being grounded now, anchored within Source firmly. This is you not holding back, rather. This is you not holding back. This is you shining brightly. This is you being very discerning as to how you spend your energies. You're no longer people pleasing and giving everything you have for everyone. You are allowing yourself to be inspired when you give your energy, and you're not, holding yourself back. You're not being stingy with energy. You are simply saying no when it doesn't resonate, and you're saying yes when it does resonate. So you are really allowing all experiences in the physical to honor the Source you are, and you're anchored within Source. Source is the leading frequency to your decisions, to your way of being, and you are only interested in the truth. And this is shifting your foundation quite a bit to now be grounded in Source, which is a very different experience from when you were creating in the absence of you. You are really honoring your transformation process like never before this week. You're no longer sacrificing yourself. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're no longer putting yourself down. You're no longer putting yourself last. You are finally taking yourself off the shelf, and you're not allowing anybody else to place you on that shelf. When they are bored of you, they shelf you. When they need you, then they keep you in your life. You're not interested in that kind of behavior, and you're seeing those people very clearly now. Those who require you when it suits them, and those who then need to dismiss you when it doesn't. You're no longer interested in those kinds of energies, and you are really standing your ground like never before. You are really telling them off. Those people who want to keep you limited, restricted, and reduced, you are telling them off. And it's a shock to them because you're in your power and they can't do anything. They don't have anything over you. So whatever maybe threats or whatever you felt scared of, oh no, but if I stand in my power, I might lose this job, or I might lose my inheritance, or oh no, what happens if I lose a relationship? That's no longer a fear. You are knowing that when you claim your power, everything becomes stable, and you finally build on a foundation that serves you, and you are willing now to change the shape of your reality in order for you to be on top where you know you deserve. And you're really telling people off and putting people in their place. Again, not in a mean way. You're just speaking the truth, and because it's the truth, they can't do anything but surrender and release. And it's a bit of a shock to them, and it's actually about time they get put in their place. Beautiful Scorpio. So a very powerful week, an empowering week for you, and you're owning your power like never before, Scorpio. You're owning your truth. Blessed be.